Okay, looks like it worked. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, well, I guess it's just time to do some runs then. See what happens. Might just do it for like an hour, considering I'll just mostly be talking to a void. So, there's that. Oh, shit. Right. Let's do this. Okay. All right. That'll work. Do 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 do. Dang, that's really low actually. That's what I just need to do there. Alright, let's do this. That's cool. Interesting format though. Sweet. Let's actually do this. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. I guess I will just go ahead and just start. Cool. Come on. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Oh, dang it. Of course. Shit. There we go. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. Yeah, this is not a great start, but it's cool. That'll have to work, I suppose. That'll have to work. Oh shit. Oh, really? Dang, dude. They've really been going ham, my AI partners. Yeah, I can't even get that. That's crazy.
Guess we don't need tickets.
Guess we don't need tickets. Yo, thanks, Scurf. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. I can actually see your profile picture now is the actual Scurvier from Demon Souls. Doing well? Doing all right, man. I mean, other than the obvious, right? Other than the obvious is, yeah. But I've been doing pretty well. Feeling good about going to GDQ. Feeling pretty good about like my weight loss recently. Been playing some fun games. Doing pretty alright at work. So GDQ is actually starts next Sunday. And then my run is on July 10th. Yeah, should be pretty fun. Should be pretty dope. Yeah. It's good. I am pretty close to like what my ultimate goal kind of was really as well. So I've lost like almost 65 pounds at this point. So that's pretty dope. Bruh. Oh boy. Wow, that was a little rough, but okay. How are the levels on this platform, by the way? Is everything, is like stream quality still the same? Ooh. Looks good to you? Sweet. I'm gonna at least have to use it for the start. It was buffering like crazy, probably because it was low latency. I have low latency on. I'd have to imagine that's what it is. Oh wait, okay, sweet. That's 1080p. Jeez. Okay. Wow. Delay is tiny. Sick. Oh, what am I doing here? I need to not be fighting these guys. I do remember people saying that like YouTube overall just had less delay than Twitch. So like some people watch events for like gaming on YouTube just because they see it like, and generally I guess maybe anyway, maybe overall smoother, but I'm not sure. But considering I don't want to get hit with possible ban evasion accusations, that 2 has a lot of delay? Really? Interesting. Maybe I heard them wrong then. I'm not sure. It's possible though. Maybe just people set it to normal latency then. Oh fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Maybe people just don't know that? Yeah. But you can skip 10 seconds forward to catch you up. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's possible. Shit. It's possible they just don't know it. Given a lot of other things that people don't know, I'd say that's not a stretch in the slightest. Ah, interesting. That's kind of cool. I mean, you know, for as much as I watch like ASMR videos on YouTube, I don't really watch a whole lot of I haven't really fucked around with settings a whole lot, you know. That sort of shit. And I've actually, like, since the stupid fuck up with Twitch happened, I've kind of realized, like, how much I just kind of mindlessly click on Twitch and just, like, leave it sitting up in my background for, like, no purpose other than, like, being able to chat sometimes. Because I do chat quite a bit on Twitch. But, like, the last couple of days, like, when I haven't been able to chat on Twitch, I'm like, what do I do? You know? I'm like, I need to get out of this habit. Because, like, I would just found myself, like, mindlessly clicking the Twitch bookmark on my bookmark bar. Even though I know I can't, like, access my account currently. Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes, like, it's not even something I'm particularly interested in either. Sometimes it's just kind of there to be there. So instead, while I was playing Icy yesterday, I just had, like, a TV show on instead. Which, I don't know if you've played Icy, but pretty cool. Pretty cool game. Short, but it's on sale right now for like $5. Imagine the Stanley Parable if it were a 2D action game. With like an anime girl. It's very, it kind of caught me by surprise. I mean, I've probably already said too much now even, but because like it really did catch me by surprise when I played it, because I went in knowing very little. But I mean, people kind of go into the Stanley Parable knowing that there's already a twist, so you know, whatever. Ow. Cool. There was a little bit of jank to it, of course, but I was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like some of the some of the timing windows for like perfect dodges and shit like that just seemed not visually in sync with what I was doing. So there was times where like I got hit a lot and I was like, I feel like I dodged that quite well, actually. Thank you very much.
It wasn't an
But other than that, pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, again, it's on sale for like $5. And then I think that their Bloody Palace mode is like is free or something similar to what DMC5 did. So that's dope. Yeah. Although from what I remember, that game came out quite before DMC5. Sheesh. Cool. All right. Not bad for the first run in a while.
There are intruders in the rocket.
Kinda all I could really hope for. Mostly. I just gotta accept that at this point I'm really never gonna forget this run again. It's just sort of ingrained now. I think I've put in like 100 and something attempts in the for like across all the characters leading up to the event. Because I really was not confident in like in this run going into the event. Now I feel pretty good about it. So that's dope. Ugh. Feels weird to know that I'm like back to streaming to, well, at least for the time being anyway, back to streaming to like 0 to 1 people. Definitely not a feeling I've had in like 8 years or something. Well, 7 years, I guess. Quite an alien feeling. Although I used to do this on DeCosmbot quite a bit. But I guess that was like what's it called? Self-imposed. Yeah, absolutely. I am simply hoping that everything with Twitch gets sorted and then I'll probably, I mean, best case scenario, I simply just stream on both, right? Like I stream to both at the same time because you can do that. Okay. 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 Good. Ah, shit. I was actually behind him. And then nothing happened. Wow, that guy was brutal. That's gross. It's a gross amount of time loss.
Dominique, you all right?
Come on, game. I was playing some of the survival mode for this game the other day. Probably, yeah. I have like just a very strong core audience on Twitch. Like, no matter what I'm playing, it's usually the same people that show up. Obviously, like when I'm playing something more popular or something more recent, then we get some new heads in there, but other than that, it's like, okay. It's the gang hanging out. But yeah, YouTube people definitely aren't like that. Like, nobody's really camping out the live tab, dude. This is also kind of why, like, the monopoly that Twitch has on, like, live stream culture is kind of damning. Or I guess I should say, like, not a great thing to strive for. Not a great thing for people to be okay with. And I say that, like, you know, even like apropos of nothing really. Like, even if I wasn't, like, even if currently my accounts weren't locked for no fault of my own. Yeah, for real. Yeah, and like the long form content has like not been what they've pushed. Even though they really like video essays, and like if you had like the 4 hour podcast that that Doc and I did about the DMC anime did pretty well for like non-speedrun content on my channel. But it was also like 4 hours that people would, you know, be encouraged to stay on YouTube, which YouTube loves. That's what I gotta do, man. I gotta get out of live streaming and just get into making shorts. You still gotta watch that? Did you watch the DMC anime? I assume so. I think you said you did. You did? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you watched the anime, not the video. Ow. That sucks. Ow. Ow. Nice. Nice. Good. I beat him, Dominique. Ow, dude. Ow. Nice. Nice. Ah, shit. Shit. Dude. Don't do the fucking fast palm strike loop. Come on, bro. Stop blocking. Jesus. Nice. Okay. Jeez, that was a doozy. That was a fucking doozy, man. Good grief. I actually wonder how this would go if, like, I was playing DMC, but I don't really have the luxury of that right now. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I think I'm gonna go and get a water, and then I'll do another one. I don't think I'll be on for very long today, but it's cool. Thanks for the GG. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's do this again. Kind of nuts that my son of best is in like a mid 19, which is really good. I mean, the PB is like a 21, so it's like a minute and a half of time save, but most of it is just like total randomness. Really, really sucks. But hey, what can you do? Nothing, really. Such is the way of the bouncer. Bang, he dusted him. Like, literally, if this fight does not end around, like, the 30-second mark, then I've already lost time. Like, right now, we are in the hole. And it is atrocious. For reference, last run, I was already dead now. Like, I'd been defeated for, like, I don't know, a whole last, like, I don't know, probably at this point 10 seconds. What am I doing on this scene anyway? I'm gonna be on this scene. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. I was wondering why, like, my picture didn't look right. There we go. I guess I'd need, like, an actual chat thing for YouTube as well. If I was gonna do, like, streams on here. I wonder if Streamlabs actually has that covered as well. I guess they do. Let's see if that goes. Yeah. Let's try it. Alright. Let's do this. Chat box. Interesting. I guess I'll try this. Just do the browser source. Might as well. We'll lurk for a bit, no worries. I'm gonna try this as well. All right, let's do browser. Let's do that. Okay. Hello, chat to Streamlabs. Okay. Where are we at here? What dimensions do I have for this? 800 and 300. Okay. 300, 300. Okay. Now I should have YouTube chat on screen. We'll go ahead and do this though. Alright, I guess we'll just do another let's just do another run. Forget it. Yo, what up, Full Ruby? Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out YouTube streaming today because I'm just going to be using it for what's it called, for a fighting game stream on Wednesday. So I'm like also trying to figure out if I want to do like multi-streaming in the future, and I might as well, but I'll need to figure it out. So thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. I am quite happy with those DMC 4 and 5 runs for GDQ. I would just like to run it back on DMC 5 with the special edition so that people can see all the new tech and stuff and how fast the game's gotten in the, you know, like 5 years since I ran the game at GDQ. This is the next game I'm going to be running at GDQ in like a week. Or actually, no, it's going to be like 2 weeks. The Bouncer. So this will be, I think, my I think it'll be my 7th run for them, because I've done DMC 5, DMC 4, Vanquish, Resident Evil 5, so that's 4, Gungrave 5, and then Van Helsing was the 6th. So now this will be the 7th. More power. I have half a mind to like get Virgil ready for the next GDQ that I want to attend. DMC 4 Virgil. I feel like DMC 4 Virgil would probably go over pretty alright. Hopefully, anyway. No, it's not Tekken 8. It's actually a game called... It's an indie game called Ultra Fight Dakianta 2. Basically, just think if, like, Capcom versus SNK 2 looked like it were made by Newgrounds. Actually, no, we're not playing that this week. We're playing Tatsunoko versus Capcom. This week, we're playing Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Guess we don't need tick.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It is crazy to think just how old Tatsunoko versus Capcom is now. That game is like 4 years, or like 15 years old or something. Kind of flabbergasting, to be honest. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's some really wild stuff that I've actually found out about the game recently from, like, you know, looking into it for the bracket. Like, I found out that with the Baroque mechanic, you can just do unblockables in certain situations. Which is kind of wild to think about. There's a lot of really unique kits in Tatsunoko, though. That game has a lot of really interesting characters. And some very, like, off-the-wall Capcom choices as well. Which is really cool to see. Like, if that was the game that, you know, made Capcom decide to give aiding the job for Marvel 3, I can see why they got the job for Marvel 3. They pretty much just always deliver. Like, far and away my favorite fighting game developers. Their games don't always end up the most balanced, but they are, I think, just the best. I used to play a lot of Tekken, to be honest. One of my first competitive fighting game actually was Tekken 6. But I think ever since, like, they just dropped... I mean, aiding didn't make MVC high. Capcom actually made that in-house. And it was made by the director of Marvel vs. Capcom 1, so it kind of makes sense why it was 2v2 and everything. Because it was supposed to be like an evolution of MVC1's formulas. Budget was really small, though. They could only use MCU characters for Marvel. A lot of really weird, dumb choices for the Capcom side as well, where they just kind of like recycled the MVC3 choices. For the most part, anyway. There was a couple of unique ones, but overall, just kind of a really, really whatever game. Oh, no, I think the game sucks mechanically, too. Everybody always tells me that the mechanics in the gameplay are fun, but, like, I played that game for a while, and nah, I did not find that shit fun. That's just what people tell themselves to excuse, like, the bullshit of that game. People will always show me like training mode videos of like how fun the game is, and then I look at actual match videos and I'm like, nah, you're not doing any of this training mode shit, dude. Yeah, I'm always gonna choose MVC 3 over like pretty much any Marvel game. Although I do like MVC 2 quite a bit. I wish I were better at like the more mobile characters in MVC 2. Kind of makes me want to learn like Magneto or something.
The ship's out.
But part of me also wants to learn like Spiral and play Spiral Sentinel Cable or Spiral Cable Sentinel. Ouch. 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 Yeah, I mean, Storm and Sentinel, I think, are like the two best characters in the game, really. It's just that, like, Magneto with Psylocke assist, really fucking... I mean, Magneto in general, really fucking strong, but... Magneto with Psylocke assist, whee! Oopsie. Storm, I think, was considered, like, the best character in the game as well. Because, like, all three of the Marvel gods, like Marvel 2 gods, had Storm on their team. Because Yipes played Magneto, Storm, Psylocke. Justin played Storm, Sentinel, Captain, or Storm, Sentinel, Cyclops. And then Sanford Kelly played Storm, Sentinel, Captain Commando. Yeah, in MVC3, she's kind of low tier. Like mid tier at best. There's a couple of Storms now, but like... Yeah, it really was only Justin for years.
Next time, try you.
It's like she has really good mobility. She has some really good synergy in teams, especially with like her DHCs. But she just does like no damage. Unless you use like the TAC for like the TAC Infinite. But even then, you're really going to be struggling for some damage. I used to go to a lot of fighting game events. Like in 2010 through 2014, I want to say. Or 2015. But I've gone to a lot of like East Coast events. I haven't been to CEO though. I'll probably try and go to Frosty Faustings in 2026. We'll see kind of what happens. I just don't really know what I would play other than Kianta. Probably DNF Duel. I would be on side game tournament life. But I've been to like Winter Brawl. I've been to East Coast Throwdown. I've been to NEC. Been to a lot of stuff. I went to a bunch of locals as well in Philly. So that's pretty cool. That was also a lot of some of the Philly locals were even when I played like Injustice a lot. But I think that the game that I've attended the most tournaments for would be like Marble 3. I'd probably play Marble 3 again if I went to a tournament. I would just enter with my Frank team probably. That's probably the most fun I've had playing recently was that Frank team. Shark infested. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind playing against like some killer brackets and everything. It's just like, and none of the big name games right now interest me. Like, I don't care about Guilty Gear Strive. I think that game sucks too. I don't like Tekken 8. And I probably won't like Marvel Tokon when that comes out. And I don't like Street Fighter 6 as well. So I'm kind of a hater, but it's cool. Shit. Damn, juggles. That's actually brutal. Bruh. Nice. Okay. I mean, that's not great, but whatever.
There are intruders in the
Our intruders in the rocket tower. I guess I could also play like Guilty Gear plus R, but if I was gonna go to an event, I'd probably just hunker down on a few games, not spread myself too thin. Power Stone. I'd really like to see a re-release of, well, what event's coming up, by the way? But I'd really like to see a re-release of Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I feel like that'd be pretty hype. I haven't played Power Stone in like probably 20 something years. Maybe even more. Maybe 25. Yeah, for real. I don't know what else you would include in the Fighting Collection 3. Maybe just another re-release of MVC3 or something. Not sure. Ouch. Probably, yeah. Maybe they'll include some of like the final fights or whatever.
Dominique, you all right?
Which I'd be cool with. Ugh. I think Alpha 3 is in the in one of the collections. Like Street Fighter Alpha 3. Yeah, that would be cool to see that kind of re-release. I feel like if they released a Marvel 3, like re-released Marvel 3 with rollback, that would be like a really smart move. I actually wonder how much of the Urban Rain assets they still have. I've never played Urban Rain, mind you, but I've seen a decent amount of it. Oop. Ouch. Tragic. Truly. There we go. Nice.
Where's the... Where...
Shit.
What's going on?
Where can I park this thing? Ouch. Nice. Oh no. Yeah, that would be the hope for sure. Also, it looks like the YouTube chat widget is not working. Unfortunate. Should be on screen, but yeah, whatever. It'll be okay. Yeah, because Parsec, like... Parsec's okay, but... definitely leaves a little bit to be desired. Why do you keep transforming, lady? Lol. Yeah, pretty much. Cause like if you don't have as good a connection as the other person, then you just get more like to the host or whatever, then you just get more delay, and it's just like, dang it. Dang it, man. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oop. Oh, right.
I beat him.
There we go. Nice. Good. Okay. That's cool, I suppose. That was a good gold, though. That was a good run. Sweet. Hell yeah.
Dominique.
Good shit.
I was dreaming that I was killing lots of people.
It was just a bad dream. You won't have any more. I promise. Oh no. Hey, we're gonna ram the satellite. Bolt, change course.
This ain't no air carrier.
Damn it.
The bat of this big ship. Doctor will return.
All right. All right. Let's do this. Nice.
The
Good to
bouncer.
go. The bouncer. The bouncer. Alright, I think I might have like one or two more left in me. And then I have to go away. Though I do want to figure out what's up with this widget here. Chat box, yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's try it again. That's a really long
The bouncer.
fucking widget thing. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. At least let's go. Let me go back here real quick and then see. Yeah, okay. So maybe now it'll actually work. Let's just go ahead and test. Nope. Still nothing. Oh wait, there it goes. It just took a second. Sweet. Alright, that'll work.
The bouncer.
Oh, there we go. Let's try this again. And so we go. Off to the races. When's near? I should probably just learn Drakengard at this point. I may. What's up, by the way, bro, homie? I don't know if I told you, dude, but somehow one of my account for Twitch got caught in like some spam detection bullshit or whatever. So they permanently suspended that account for being a bot or automated account. And I'm like, huh? So I have an appeal in to try and sort that out. Yeah. So here I am choosing to be productive instead. Yeah, it explains the monotone voice. But when I get back from GDQ, I might just have some one-off runs that I want to do. And Drakengard A is definitely among them. Bro, where are you going? Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christmas. Bro, what is going on? This is dog shit. Holy crap. Why are we running around the whole way, dude? Oh my god. Because I suck at rhythm games. That's why.
The bouncer.
Think you can pause cheese it. Oh, I see. Interesting. I mean, I still won't be doing that, but I suppose then I could actually say, hey, I've played all of Drakengard's endings. You know? Which was my intention anyway, but... Also, in the case of DOD3, you have to, what's it called? You have to, compensate for frame rate. I mean, unless I guess you're on emulator, but... Okay, gamer. What are you doing here? What is going on, dude? This is awful. This is so bad. Bruh. Wow. Jesus. Okay. All right then.
The bouncer.
The bouncer. If I could just finish like one more run and then call it, I'd take that. I would take that.
Get back, Dominique.
Get back, Dominique. Jeez, that was a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. I need Yoko Taro to come out with a new game already. That'd be pretty cool. If he could just come out with like Near Excelsior or something. I feel like that'd be pretty dope. Ouch. Shit. Sweet. Nice. Nice. Oh, okay, he beat him. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, switching to actually getting health and everything has certainly changed up how many runs I finish. Ow, dude. Nice. What you been up to anyway today, Ame? Do you prefer Ame or Ame as the pronunciation? I feel like people quietly argue over this about your name and don't say anything. You prefer Ame or Ame? Ame. It's gonna be Ame. Fair enough. Although the rather chaotic pronunciation is Amii. There we go. Amii. That's the truly chaotic pronunciation. You say the version that doesn't start ah. Okay. Ame then. Got it. That works then. I shall unlearn years of muscle memory. Damn it. Sheesh. Anything is better than Amy, though. It's very close to how my friend Amy spells her name, so fair enough. She also spells it A-M-I-E, so it's like literally like one letter off. Ow. Ow. lose time here, but it's cool. Well, I gained 1 second. That's cool. That's pretty dope. She's called Echidna, but I'm gonna call her Enchilada now. And instead of making the Knuckles jokes that everybody else does. Hey, out of my way. I should probably start making checklists for everything that I need to pack for GDQ. See, I'm kind of a firm believer in that as well, but given the DMC communities or the DMC fandom's penchant for saying like unfunny things over and over again, or killing jokes like dead into the ground, I don't know if I believe that anymore. Because there's some stuff that just kind of loses the luster forever. Maybe that's just how it is. I might need another energy drink or something today. In fact, I'm sure I will need that. You think it has to be funny to begin with? See, that's the thing about like the DMC community though, as well, is that like it has to be, or like it'll start out funny and then it just won't be anymore. What's up, Ragu GBA? Welcome. Gaming. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Oh.
The ship's out.
I hope the practice goes very well. Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel pretty prepared, but it's good to stay frosty until the actual run, so I'm like, yep, gotta get the reps in. Gotta get my gaming exercises in before I do my actual exercises, you dig? Damn it. There we go. Nice. Because after this, I'm probably just gonna... Actually, depending on how hot it is outside, I may not go outside. I may just, like, do exercises inside. Because usually I'll go for a walk on Sundays. But it's been quite hot here. So, probably not. Oop, shit. Oh, fuck. God damn it, game. Dude, what is going on? Dude, oh my goodness. You gotta be joking.
The bouncer.
That is like the first time I've ever had that fight go south like that. That's wild. That's actually nuts, dude. Pretty good start, actually. Sweet. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on, dude. Why are they so aggressive right now? Nice. Okay. Oh, darn. Nice. Okay. That'll work. Slightly miscalculated the damage there, but we ball. So. All good. Dang, it is streaming at like a very high fucking bit rate right now. That is kind of nuts. Can I just like for real stream on higher quality on YouTube than I can on Twitch? That's kind of nuts.
Guess we don't need tickets.
Shit. And shoot. Bruh. I am like not choosing the attacks that I need to right now. Okay, that'll work, I guess. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, motherfuckers. Oh, there we go. Alright, nice. Jeez. Nice. Got his ass. Okay. Good. Excellent. Pretty decent pace coming into Echidna here. Ooh, good work by Volt there, actually. Okay. Nice. Good. Good. Alright. Sick, dude. Love to see it. We are ahead. Let's go. Well, I guess we're ahead of the average splits, but we're not ahead of not ahead of much else. Probably still pretty behind PB, actually. Oop, shit. I'm really thinking that maybe some like longer one-shot or two-shot runs is the way for post-GDQ, but also I want to play Otogi a lot. I really wanna get better times in the Otogi games. Because I don't think I'm going to be grinding this game very much unless the run just pops off. And like, unless the showcase pops off and I decide to see kind of how, like, if the GDQ bump is like there. Although I think largely the GDQ bump has like kind of fallen off, but unless you like play something really, really big. Oop. Don't know why he went that direction. Very strange of him to do that. Very strange. Guess I'll just go. Okay, well, screw you both. Okay. Now we're almost back to where we were before. So we can hopefully not get bodied by Mugetsu this time.
The ship's out.
You know, I say that I should probably like practice commentary, but last time I didn't even practice commentary and I thought it went better. Just because I didn't have like too many beats that I wanted to hit, so. Just kind of let it rock. I just want to rock. I just want to dance. Motherfucker. Jeez. Can we just not do this game, please? Nice. Nice. Alright, we might be able to do the final level up here. I definitely lost some time in the running section, though. So we're going to have to see how that shakes out. Oops, wrong way. There he is. There's the guy. Come here, jerk face. Oh boy. Nice, got it. Nice. Yep, that's all my time save gone. That sucks, man. Although 35 seconds off the gold doesn't seem right. I might have to investigate that split a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Cool. Good. Nice. Good. Good. Cool, cool, cool. We're at that. Come on, game. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Oop. Yep. Okay. Well, at least now I know that I only need the hard punch and then that thing. So that's cool, at least. I needed to level up life, but it'll be all right for this fight, I hope. I hope it'll be all right for this fight. Considering how much collateral damage there actually is in this fight, I think it'll be okay, though. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what they got for me. Can I do this, please? Nice. Pretty good. Cool. Should be able to upgrade a couple of times here, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll work. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So we'll upgrade the health after this fight. We'll be good to go there. All right. Nice. All right, Mugetsu, be nice. All right, well, that's not exactly what I had in mind, Chief. Gotcha. Gotcha.
There are intruders in the
Cool. Okay. There are intruders in the rocket tower. Dang, she got dusted. She got super dusted. Ow. Nice. That was pretty good, actually. Some pretty smooth movement there. Alright, bud. What are you doing? very rarely that guy allows me to actually get by. Ow. Ow. Okay. So now for PD4, we just got to see if we can actually like block and punish this dude, because he's been real ham the last few attempts. He's been kind of ham. Cool. Oh, I always think that that's the end of that string. It's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, almost. I mean, we're still going to lose some time because he just didn't want to fucking die, but, you know, what can you do? Honestly. What can you do? Cool. Ouch. Nice. Alright, now I can level up health. And defense, actually. Look at that. The 1-1-1-1. That's nuts. Okay. Sweet. Oh shit, she was attacking already. Nice. Nice. Good. Yeah, we're actually gonna get a decent amount of money out of that, and decent amount of time save actually. It all comes down to these last 3 splits though. I wonder if having Vault in this fight is actually more useful. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll grab Vault instead of Ku. I'll have Ku do this. This might actually be interesting. An interesting choice. Okay, bro. Alright. Brother. Alright, cool. Now we're going to save a little bit of time. That'll be alright. But seems generally not worth it. What are you anyway? Okay. Okay. Now for Duragon 2 and 3. Or Daragon. The Duragon. Nice. Nice. I beat him, Dominique. Oh, shoot. Okay. Nice. 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 I almost had him in like optimal positioning for like all that. Nice. Excellent. All right. Hell yeah. That was another good run. Another pretty decent run. A lot of time save just all kind of at the end there too. So that's funny.
Dominique.
Dominique. All right. Cool. I suppose. Oh, all right. I have tested what I wanted to with YouTube streaming. Just did 3 runs that were pretty darn good, so feeling pretty good about that. Feeling pretty dope. So, yeah, I think I'm going to just call it for the day. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in today. I appreciate it quite a bit. I know this is a little different for me. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, bye. Have a good one.